Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Washington Nationals. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Richie Wood is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. And he gets him to chase one up in the zone, and this is popped high in the air toward the left side. There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out. Standing in, Starling Marte, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
And we'll see him work both sides of the plate with the curveball going forward. Now, maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around.
And here's a fastball for a strike, 2-1 now. Line drive to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And he will get there with the first hit of the ball game, a one-out double. Andrew McCutchen steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first. So this is a big opportunity right now.
Coming to the plate now, Jordy Mercer. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Not in time as they tried to go after the trailer there. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Gonzalez comes set. Here it is on 0-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Number 55 settles into the box for his first chance. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Harper is there. Let's see if they test it. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. At the plate, Johnny Parrish. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Ben Revere comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Washington, left fielder, Ben Revere.
Curveball looked at here for strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1. Trey Turner steps into the box.
Trey Turner.
Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. flare out toward right center. Making the play here is Harrison, and there are 2 away now. Edwin Encarnacion gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
Well, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Josh Harrison makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. Oh, no, he missed it. The throw into second. And he'll get in there safely. Francisco Cervelli will get his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. A runner at second, nobody out. Hit on the ground toward the left. Rendon has it. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Number 37 digs in here for his first appearance.
Number 37.
Spin and a throw back to second, and he's back easily. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Well, be careful not to airmail that thing over your catcher's head. You got to make sure you don't overthrow it.
None out, runners at first and second. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Espinoza. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 15.
Richie Wood in now, hopped out in his first trip. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Ball 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Swing and a liner. And Encarnacion will take this to the bag, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Bryce Harper, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Wilson Ramos. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he's retired 1 away. So stepping in, Daniel Murphy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Good curveball, strike 2.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Anthony Rendon, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. And over to third now is the runner. Men on third with 2 down. Heading out towards shallow right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1. And he is in there. Danny Espinoza, the hitter now with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Belted high and deep into right center. McCutchen going back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Starling Marte will start out the inning here for the Pirates, to be followed by Andrew McCutchen waiting on deck.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Gonzalez looks in, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
And this is going back to the pattern he's been using here lately. Set him up inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Andrew McCutchen steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Nipped the corner. 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Fly ball out toward left center field. Turner is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Jason Worth digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Designated hitter, Jason.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. The trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
He can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Ben Revere will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
Yeah, as bad as he looked on that breaking ball his first at bat, he's going to see nothing but breaking balls in this one.
And not the greatest approach there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and it's even at 1-1. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Hit out towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Trey Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Number 55 will dig in, hit a sacrifice fly earlier.
First baseman, number 55.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Under it is Harper, and Bryce has got it for the first out. Johnny Harris comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. To 2-2 now. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Just hung in there on that one. Gonzalez steps into his windup with the payoff pitch. Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos. Oh, and he can't make the play. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Josh Harrison, the hitter now. 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. And he takes ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Fly ball out toward right field. Harper is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Francisco Cervelli steps in now.
Next for Pittsburgh, catcher Francisco.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. He pops up the changeup, heading out toward shallow right. Murphy will put this one away, and the side is retired. Edwin Encarnacion will start things off here for Washington with Bryce Harper on deck due to hit second. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is McCutchen. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Wilson Ramos is into the box for his 2nd at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Daniel Murphy is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he looks at a curveball that falls in, 1-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to 3rd here as he advances on the wild pitch. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Too high, ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away.
The 3rd baseman, number 6.
Anthony Rendon is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Pitch is high. The throw. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it. Ready on 1-2. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
Yeah, 2 straight fastballs in on the hands. They haven't produced a strikeout. So now 2-2. You've got a few options here.
He struck him out. In and out of trouble. Number 37 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Leading off for the Pirates, third baseman, number 37.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's ball.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Gonzalez gets the sign. Full count pitch on its way. Out in front of that one. May have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Richie Wood will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Starling Marte steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Hit hard on the ground to third. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game. Andrew McCutchen digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Boy, that was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to work that off-speed stuff right back into their game plan here.
Snap throw from the catcher. Not in time. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. 2-1 after the foul ball there. The 2-1 pitch. Oh, tough pitch. Things just not going his way on the mound right now. 3-1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
And now they've got him picked off. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss as he was way early on that one. 3-2.
And that looked like he went after ball 4. Maybe he's thinking that it's too close to take, but it looked pretty obvious to me.
Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Harper. And that's the 3rd out. Danny Espinoza comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
The shortstop.
Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Espinoza is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Jason Worth. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2. Right side hit hard. Harrison's got it. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the 2nd out.
The left fielder.
Ben Revere will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And he couldn't lay off there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and the count comes even now at 1-1. That misses. 2-1 the count now to the National center fielder. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Now a flare out to left center. Mercer into shallow left, and the inning is over. Jordy Mercer makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Hit sharply on the ground. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Number 55 will dig in. Hit a sacrifice fly earlier. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Just keeping an eye on him.
Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Johnny Harris will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Trevor Gott will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning. Matt Joyce will get a chance.
Number 17.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Pickoff move to second, and he'll be back in standing up. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. That evens it up 1-1. First and second here with nobody out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
To second for 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. The tag's there, and he is. Trey Turner will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Drew Hutchison.
Now pitching for Pittsburgh, number 34, Drew Hutchison.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. On to first, and the throw goes right by him. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Number 10.
Edwin Encarnacion is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game. Felipe Rivero is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 73.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Bryce Harper is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0. Cold strike on the change, 2-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Runner's on his way to third. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. And they will tag him. Josh Harrison will stand in here to start the seventh in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1's the count.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Espinosa down on the ground. Got him.
Oh, great play.
Francisco Cervelli will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Francisco Cervelli.
Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and it's a quick start to the seventh as now there are two away. Number 37 will stride to the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Revere is under it, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the
Wilson Ramos will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips. Jared Hughes is into the ball game now as he'll make his.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
Got him to reach out of the zone for that one, strike one. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Daniel Murphy. He drew a walk his first time up, and a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for his strike 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Marte is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Anthony Rendon steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Here's a high pop-up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Richie Wood comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting.
Starling Marte steps in, got a base hit in his last at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, beautiful dive. Excellent effort, but no chance to make the play at first. That's a base hit. Andrew McCutchen will stand in now.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Fastball called strike, 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Turner will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Into the box now, Jordy Mercer. He singled his last time up. John Jaso will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 28. Now pitching for the Nationals.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Jung-Ho Kang will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Jung-Ho Kang.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Marte off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out in the inning. Danny Espinoza ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, they got him on a breaking ball, so now we'll see if they try to put him away with soft stuff again if they get that chance.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Up high. 2-1 now. Drilled on the ground to short. Gung's got it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Jason Worth strides in, grounded out his last time through. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit down the third base line. On to first, and Worth is set down. There are 2 away. Ben Revere will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a hard liner toward short, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Trey Turner gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Edwin Encarnacion stands in with runners at the corners now, looking for a third straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. Chris Hatcher will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Whoa, there's that calling card right there. First pitch up and in right out of the bullpen. Wake up, everybody.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Runners breaking for the plate. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jung-Ho Kang. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Number 55 will dig in, hit a sacrifice fly earlier, hit on the ground to short. Espinoza's up with it, on to first, and there are 2 down. Matt Joyce will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sean Rodriguez will get the call to pinch hit here.
Number 3, Sean Rodriguez.
Liner toward right center, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Josh Harrison strides to the plate with 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run over at first base. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper giving chase. And that ends the inning. Bryce Harper strides in to lead us off here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Right fielder.
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Tap foul at home plate. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. And a full count now, 3-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Bravo.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Backhanded. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Daniel Murphy stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Francisco Cervelli gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And not the greatest approach there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and it's even at 1-1. This is line to left, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Number 37 will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far. Sean Kelly will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Moving under it, Turner. He's got it 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Richie Wood digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And this one misses now to the Pirate right fielder. 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Revere on the move. And they can't run it down. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Revere. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. At the plate, Starling Marte. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. In there, 0-1. Now a look and a throw back to second. Runner back standing.
Just checking.
The 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. Harper is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Anthony Rendon stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hit in the air to right field. Wood has a beat on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Danny Espinoza stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hard liner toward short. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And he'll pull in there with a one-out double. Jason Worth will step in. A ground-out victim his last time. In there for strike one. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. Runner goes for third. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 55 is there to make the catch. And now they may have the runner caught off a second. Throwback. Andrew McCutcheon comes to the plate as the leadoff man here in the 11th inning. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Hit to short. Throw on by Espinoza takes care of him for the first out. Jung Ho Gong stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Number 55 will stand in now. 0 for 2 with the run batted in thus far. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball one. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And that ends the inning. Ben Revere brings his bat to the plate now to get the bottom of the 11th underway. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Trey Turner comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Hit back up the middle. And this will continue on untouched into center field. Just went right past him. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out. Edwin Encarnacion struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Drilled down the line. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And they've come back to win it here in 11 innings. And guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Wilson Ramos. Strike opposed, he's our top player of the game.
And I think all things considered, this was really a team victory. But out of everybody, I agree, he made the biggest impact out there.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Washington Nationals.
Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. Harper and Stanton slug it out. Coming up next, D. Gordon is at the plate as he looks at ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a liner back through the box. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Standing in, Christian Yelich, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Snap throw from the catcher, not in time. A runner at first with no outs here. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Revere moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. Marcell Ozuna is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and one away. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Runner at first here, one man out. On the ground to short. This could be two. To second for one. On to Encarnacion, and it's in time for the double play. And the Ben Revere comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Ben Revere.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Yelich on the move, and they can't run it down. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called, one away. At the plate, Trey Turner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Chen into the windup. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first on his way to second now. And Ichiro gets this back in off the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Ramos. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runner's on his way to third. Hard hit ball to second. A dive by Gordon from a knee. He gets him. What a play. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. In there for strike one. Men on third with 2 down. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Adam Lind will get us started here for Miami, and he'll have backup in the form of Giancarlo Stanton waiting on deck. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Change up low, 2-0. Belted high and deep into right center. Turner racing back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Giancarlo.
A solo shot that time for Adam Lind, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Turner on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Ichiro Suzuki steps into the box. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there, base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Maikel Franco. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami third sacker. Hard hit at third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 2-0 ball game. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Garrett Corona. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And it's quickly 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Ground ball right side. Fielded by Encarnacion. Espinoza on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Adeiny Echeverria. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. D. Gordon will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Revere will make the catch, and the side is retired. Edwin Encarnacion will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. Out in front of it, strike one. Chen's got his target, 0-1 on its way. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Grounded to short. Echeverria's there. And a rather easy first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jason Worth. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike one. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Lind there to take this one, and there are two gone now. Daniel Murphy gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
On the ground up the middle. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Christian Yelich is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Sliced hard on the ground. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Marcell Ozuna will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Matt Latos is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the third inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and on one pitch, he's retired. Striding into the box, Adam Lind. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. This one's flared out toward left. Revere over to his right, and that's the second out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton strides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at-bat. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. A runner on first with 2 away. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
Well, this is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
Lifted in the air out to right. Harper giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Around third is Yelich being waved home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Now at the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. He reached on a single in his first try. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. Throws there, and he is out on a beautiful throw as he just came up firing that time. Leading off the inning, Anthony Rendon. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Lind is there to make the catch, and it's 1 pitch, 1 gone here in the bottom of the third.
Batting ninth,
Danny Espinoza digs into the right-handed batter's box for this matchup against a left-handed pitcher. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses. 1-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Ben Revere will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. Fastball in there for a called strike.
He's getting a lot of outs right now because he's attacking the hitters. He's not dancing around the zone.
Line towards center field, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Trey Turner walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit up in the zone, and he didn't miss it. He'll be looking for it again right here.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. There's a drive out to left center field. Galloping around third is Revere. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-1 game.
the catcher, number 40.
Wilson Ramos stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Down the third baseline. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Maikel Franco is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Third baseman, number 7.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Chopped weakly to the left. Rendon comes up with it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Garrett Corona steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around.
Wow, just not going his way right now. Slumping pretty hard. He just needs some solid contact to get that confidence going again.
Turner comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Adeiny Echeverria steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around. And that misses inside 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Latos has his target. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and the throw to first ends the inning. Bryce Harper is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Echeverria into shallow left, one away. Edwin Encarnacion stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Too high. 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Hit on the ground toward the left. There is Franco. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out. Jason Worth is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
You know, he's been struggling a little bit lately, so hopefully he learned some things from that last at-bat so he can start to turn things around here with a base hit.
High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Ozuna. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. D. Gordon heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Bounce to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Christian Yelich will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. This is in the air to left field. Revere has a beat on it, 1 out. Marcell Ozuna stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball called strike, 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Seared down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is Leading off the inning, Daniel Murphy, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Line drive to center field, and Ichiro can't get it, a base hit. Anthony Rendon is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that's in there, base hit. Striding in once again, Danny Espinoza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a double steal try here. Pitch is high. The throw. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And a good decision on the throw as he is meat at third base. Ben Revere will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Gordon is up with it, and they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first. Trey Turner digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate, and he is in there. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 4-2 game. Wilson Ramos will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. In there, 0-1. Runners breaking for the plate. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Giancarlo Stanton makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there and right and pull this one down for the first out.
Now batting.
So with 1 gone, here's Ichiro.
Suzuki.
Smoke toward the hole. Gloved by Murphy. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Michael Franco will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Bryce Harper will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. High in the air and deep to left center field. Yelich going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. Edwin Encarnacion will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
And he's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he is out on the tag. Jason Worth will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
That evens it up 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Runner breaks for third. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Daniel Murphy will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Chen sets. Here it comes on 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fly ball to straightaway left. Yelich is under it, and the inning is over. Garrett Corona is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. Latos into his motion. Here's the first pitch. This is pulled into right, and there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th. Adeiny Echeverria digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Harper is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. D. Gordon gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Murphy's got it. Espinosa onto Encarnacion, and it's in time for the double play. Leading off the inning, Anthony Rendon, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Danny Espinosa will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And Ichiro gets this back in off the wall. Around third and being waved on home. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So stepping in, Ben Revere, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Right side, fielded cleanly by Lind, and he's retired 1 away. So striding in, Trey Turner, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. 3 runs, 10 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here's a ball lined into left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and this ball game is tied here in the 7th. Wilson Ramos will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher to tell you about now is
yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the...
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And Ozuna will make the catch to retire the side. Christian Yelich comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Latos gets the sign. First pitch on its way. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
Your attention, please. Now
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning. Marcell Ozuna will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
And that'll be another base hit as it's through into left, so it's 2 straight knocks to start the 8th. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Up next for the Marlins.
Adam Lind steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park, just like he did in the second. Chris Johnson will come on to pinch hit here in a big.
Chris Johnson.
Sean Kelly is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit hard on the ground to third. And he's safe. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Giancarlo Stanton digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that.
Now batting.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Turner is there. Let's see if they test it. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Maikel Franco steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. This is hit softly to third. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Bryce Harper, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Mike Dunn will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in the
number 40. Mike Dunn. This change for the Marlins.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Number 12. Chris Johnson.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Edwin Encarnacion ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Ozuna is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Now batting,
Jason Worth ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. Steve Cishek will come on and make his 4th appearance in this. Clint Robinson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Clint Robinson.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Low for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 1-2, here it comes. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. Gordon able to get there. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one. Adeiny Echeverria will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Weekly hit to third. Rendon charging in on it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 9.
At the plate, D. Gordon. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Christian Yelich digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Mark Melanson will come on now and try to keep this deficit from getting worse.
43. Mark Melanson.
Hit out towards second. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that. Striding in to start the 9th, Daniel Murphy. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, this has been a great game so
Now
far, and
pitching for
they're
the
only
Marlins.
down by 1. So
Number
getting this
15.
leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Glenn Perkins will come on now trying to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Ryan Zimmerman will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 11. Ryan Zimmerman.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Oh, he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first
The
out.
third baseman, number 6.
Anthony Rendon ready for another at-bat
Your
now.
attention,
He's
please.
2 for 3 so far.
pitching
A.J.
for
Ramos.
Yeah, you can bet he'd love to get himself that
A.J.
3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even. 2-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away
The
now.
shortstop.
Danny Espinoza is at the plate as he watches ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Fouled back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's waved at and missed. So now the Nationals are down to their final strike here. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. And guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Giancarlo Stanton. Strike oppose, he's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, 2 hits for him in the ball game, both of them doubles, and that really paced his guys to the victory.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious.
From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. Ben Revere is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Cashner's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And he's retired, one away. Standing in, Trey Turner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Trey Turner.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Hit down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Edwin Encarnacion takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball one. He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 2-2 now with two away and the base is empty. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a runner at first with two gone. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Yelich is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. D. Gordon comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Marlins, second baseman, D.
In there, 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches here to start the bottom of the first. Striding into the box, Christian Yelich. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Sends that one out of play for strike one. A runner at first with no outs here. Bounce to first. And that's under his glove. Oh, he picked his head up, and it's into right field. Oh, and the decision to try it will backfire there as he's gone on a great throw from right. Coming to the plate now, Marcell Ozuna. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Runner at second here with one man out. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. Adam Lind will get his first cuts here.
First baseman, Adam.
Here's the first pitch to him. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. Runners are at first and third, one away. in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Seared down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. And no one can corral that one. Base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Giancarlo Stanton steps in now. From the stretch. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like a slider there. A ball and a strike.
And that's the mark of a really good pitcher here. They get just a little bit tougher to hit when they get runners in scoring position.
Grounded to third. A throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Ichiro Suzuki stands in with another first-inning RBI opportunity in store.
Yeah, and this has been an impressive first inning for these guys, and you know they'd love to tack one on here.
Here comes the 0-1. Right side. Backhanded to second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Maikel Franco steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Garrett Corona stands in. The 8th man to bat in the inning as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Adeiny Echeverria. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. And that misses 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Hit on the ground toward the left. Rendon has it. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. Wilson Ramos makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. 1 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Daniel Murphy. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Cashner gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Oh, and he can't make the play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Ozuna over to his left. 2 down. Anthony Rendon into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Line toward the alley in left center, and Ichiro can't get it. A base hit. Danny Espinoza set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
The 0-1 on its way. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. D. Gordon will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
And it was a nice at-bat, too, Matty. He looked really, really comfortable up there.
Smoke toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. At the plate, Christian Yelich. He reached on a single in his first try. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Espinosa on to first, and they get them both. Marcell Ozuna strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around.
Everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Liner towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. At the plate, Adam Lind. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Tap fouled at home plate. 2 out with a man at first. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
Bat explodes as this has popped up.
No, that's a foul ball.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Giancarlo Stanton is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Second and third, 2 away. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't catch. Jason Worth steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Ichiro is under it as he puts it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 away to start the third. Ben Revere comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
And he is out on the tag. Into the box now, Trey Turner. He singled his last time up. Cashner into his motion. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Gordon is up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. Ichiro Suzuki digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on it.
Turner, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. Maikel Franco stands in following an RBI single his first time through. High in the air out to center field. Turner on the move, and he makes the catch for the second out. Riding in once again, Garrett Corona. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he did a good job to go down and get one in his last at-bat, but I got to think he'll be looking for...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Edwin Encarnacion, the start things off here for Washington with Bryce Harper on deck due to hit second.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And it's quickly 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Bryce Harper is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Harper.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. Franco is over, and that's the second out of the inning. Into the box, Wilson Ramos. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Now a swing and a fly ball. Ozuna is after it, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Adeiny Echeverria is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
The shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Harper on the run. A quick out number one. D. Gordon steps in, got a base hit in his last at-bat.
D. Gordon.
Chopped toward the second baseman. He's got to hurry on to first, and it's dropped.
The left fielder, number 21, Christian Yelich.
Thanks for tuning in here, folks. We're in the third inning here with one away. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, one away. And here's the ever dangerous Carlos Beltran. A man at third with one away. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
And Beltran able to lay off that time, and the count moves back to 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Third baseman number 29.
Adrian Beltre steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
You know, on May 15th, 2015, Adrian Beltre became the 52nd player in MLB history to hit 400 home runs. He's in some pretty remarkable company.
Shot towards second. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Now batting.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Number 30 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Iwakuma comes set. First pitch on its way. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here to mix in a take every now and again.
Hit hard back up the middle. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now.
Now batting.
Mitch Moreland stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a looper to left. Aoki over to his right. And that's the third out. Leading off the inning, Mike Zunino, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
That misses 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A look there at the home of the Giants. Beautiful AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Washington Nationals. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. Ben Revere is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Ground ball right side. The tag, and he is out. Standing in, Trey Turner. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Trey Turner.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. One out, nobody on. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Wilson Ramos takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away.
Wilson Ramos.
And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. Not close. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's in danger now of putting two men on to start the ball game. Not what you want to do with the heart of the order to follow.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Bryce Harper steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first. So this is a big opportunity right now.
Coming to the plate now, Edwin Encarnacion. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
2-2. High pop-up. Napoli is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And there you see Denard Span as he gets ready to lead off the home half of inning number one. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos, and taken in out there for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop Brandon Crawford. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Just missing here. 2-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Outside, 3-0 now. Taking all the way that time, it's 3-1. Chop foul right at home plate. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Scherzer against the sign. Here it comes on 3-2. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, second baseman
Joe Pennick comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. He's running towards second. Tap foul at home plate. Runners on first with one down. On the move again from first. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and forget the double play. It's under his glove. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. So first and third with one away. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Runners are at first and third, one away. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Designated hitter
Jose Bautista stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Harper is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there. Jason Worth makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
The designated hitter, Jason Worth.
Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded to third. Gillespie's up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Daniel Murphy. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Span sprinting after it. Hit out towards second. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now. Anthony Rendon into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Into the seats, 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hot shot to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Danny Espinoza set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Right there for strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And there he goes towards second. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily. Ben Revere will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Mike Napoli strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. set to get his evening at the plate started, Hunter Pence. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Bottom of the second here with no score. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. All even now. 2-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Connor Gillespie gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Scherzer looks in. Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Espinoza into shallow left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Trey Turner is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Moving under at Pence, and that's the first out of the inning. Wilson Ramos will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Crowd on the run, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. He's around first on his way to second now, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Bounce towards the second baseman. Fielded by Panic. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Edwin Encarnacion in now. Hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he didn't look good on a changeup last time, and he just skied it. So don't be surprised if he sees a similar approach on this at-bat.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Trout giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Taylor Thompson digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Scherzer's ready. Here's the first pitch. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now a swing and little pop up here right behind home plate. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
The left fielder, number 2, Denard Span.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Hits this one hard the other way. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. Into the box, Brandon Crawford. He drew a walk his first time up. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? And Revere will make the catch, and the side is retired. Jason Worth is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike two. Again, he sends it out of play. To short. Crawford's got it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Daniel Murphy stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike one. Now a swing and a fly ball. Pence on the run. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, Joe Pennick is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Heading for second is Pennick, and they'll have to chase it down out around the 382 sign. And he'll round it and try for third, and he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
The batter.
Digging in, Mike Trout. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Scherzer comes set, 0-1 on its way. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1.
You know, when I watch Mike Trout and I see the speed and the power, it reminds me of Mickey Mantle. And whatever you do, don't give him something down in the zone to hit. He loves the ball down.
Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Well, you mentioned pitching to Trout low in the zone. It's become fairly well known if you're going to do it, you better do it on the first pitch.
Yeah, no question, because he's famous for taking the first pitch in almost every at-bat. But I don't think I'd test him, Matty. He's scary at all times with the bat in his hand.
Jose Bautista is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Mike Napoli bats now and will try to start over with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. To short, hit hard. Espinosa's there. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Danny Espinosa heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Ben Revere will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And this is handled out there by Span for the first out. Trey Turner will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
You know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
On the ground for Crawford. This could be 2. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. Wilson Ramos will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And he is in there. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Skied into straightaway right. Pence is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Hunter Pence comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Right fielder, Hunter Pence.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Grounded to short. Espinosa's up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Connor Gillespie is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Gillespie.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Down the first base line. Taken in by Encarnacion. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Taylor Thompson is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Back to the top of the order now. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. He's running again. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Again, he's off for second. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get this one. He's set. Here's the 2-2. We'll try it one more time for second. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Running yet again for second. Line toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. They'll try to score that runner from first. He's around third. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Comes set with the 0-1. Tapper right back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Bryce Harper makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Span is going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out. Edwin Encarnacion will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Jason Worth will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Runner at first here, one man out. And that misses, 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Span on the move, and this will wind up a foul ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pence moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Daniel Murphy will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yeah, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Anthony Rendon strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Hit on the ground to short. There is Crawford. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity. Joe Panik will stride into the box as he'll get things started for the Giants in their half of the 6th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Therefore it is Revere. 1 away. So 1 gone in the inning, and here's the always dangerous center fielder, Mike Trout. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Scherzer into the windup. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard to short. Espinoza comes up with it. On to first, and there are 2 down. Jose Bautista will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Revere is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in San Francisco. Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Span at the track, the wall. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Right side. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Trey Turner digs in with 1 run in. Number
Your attention,
64
please.
will come in and
now
pitch
pitching
now.
for the Giants, number 64.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
1-1.
1 out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Wilson Ramos ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. Hit back up the middle. Panic to his right. He has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional.
Mike Napoli will start the inning for San Francisco with Hunter Pence to follow on deck.
First baseman, Mike.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Swung on and missed. 1-1. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row now, so you're giving that guy at the plate a pretty good look at him.
Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. To short. Throw on by Espinoza takes care of him for the first out. With 1 away, here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has it in his tracks, and that's the second out of the inning. Connor Gillespie strides in, grounded out his last time through. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hot shot towards the hole. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Taylor Thompson will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Runners off for second. Sent on the ground out to second. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Bryce Harper will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
Ball 1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. On the move is Trout. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. So striding in, Edwin Encarnacion, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Jason Worth is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short, but right at the shortstop for the second out. Daniel Murphy has a chance now to bring home the tying run, standing on second base.
Your attention, please. Now pitching
So
for
with
the
the
Giants, number 13, Will Smith.
And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Span on the run. Oh, and he botches it. He got him, and the tying run is left stranded at third. Denard Span stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Well, he did a good job to go down and get one in his last at-bat, but I got to think he'll be looking for a pitch that he can drive right here.
Your attention, please. Now
so a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for Bernie Gund is going to grab a bat here as he looks to
Bernie.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center, and that'll be a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single here to get him started in the home half of inning number 8. Brandon Crawford comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back easily. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another one sent foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Again to first, but he's back in safely. Runner going a second time. Taken for strike 3. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Joe Panic takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Runner at second here with one man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now 3-1. Mike Trout steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Mark Melanson will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the... Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Anthony Rendon. And they'll need him to get something going here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a little blooper to center. Panic is there, and it's a picture-perfect beginning to the 9th inning for a pitcher. 1 pitch, 1 away. Danny Espinoza will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll lay off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Washington shortstop. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. High in the air into shallow left center. Gund has a beat on it. 2 gone. Ben Revere makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're Down to their final out in the ninth inning. Sergio
now pitching
Romo.
for the Giants, number 55, Sergio Romo. This change for the Giants. Now playing.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
Bernie Gunn.
Taken called strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Gets him out in front as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And that's in there, base hit. Around first, digging for two now, and he'll make it in there with a two-out double. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Trey Turner. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one. Hit to third. And they will put the tag on him. They got him, and with that, the ball game is over. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
Our final line score tonight,